What's up everybody, Brian with First Shot Tactical, back with another video for you here today. And today we're doing a quick unboxing, install, and overview of the Gideon Optics Granite RMR. On the side of the box here, it kind of goes over all the specifics of the optic. Big things to note, this one specifically is a red dot. It is a 8 MOA dot. It has a very large window that we're about to see, and it takes CR2032 batteries. Also, given the name, it's a RMR footprint here, so we're gonna be mounting this to our Palmetto State Armory dagger that has a RMR cut slide. But first, let's get everything out of the box and see what comes with it. All right, got everything out of the package. As far as what comes with it, we got a cleaning cloth. We then have a owner's manual going over how to use it and stuff. We then have 3 different bags for different mounting screws. So depending on what you're mounting this to, they give you a bunch of different options. They also give you 2 tools here, one to adjust windage and elevation, and the other one for the screws to mount it. And then last but not least is our optic. And oh my gosh, when I pulled this out, this thing is massive. In fact, they give you the 1913 pick rail adapter already installed on this, because I would not hesitate to use this on like a PCC or even like a AR, because it's a solid big window red dot that would work right on your 1913 pick rail on top. But if you want, and what we're gonna do is we can remove those screws there and get this mounted to a pistol. So let's go ahead and begin that process. To do so, first we're gonna remove the mount that's currently installed on it. Take screw number 1 out, and then take screw number 2 out. And then our mount should come right off. Nice thing about this, if you do have a different RMR footprint red dot and you want to use this mount, you can easily do that. Next, let's grab our PSA dagger here. And again, since these are both RMR, they should be able to mount right on top. And then now we just have to get the right screws here, apply a little bit of blue Loctite, and then we're gonna go ahead and torque it down. And then also for the screws, for my PSA dagger, I think these ones are gonna work. These were provided with the Gideon Optic. It's the 6-32 by 11.5 millimeter screws. So let's go ahead and get these out of the package. Let's apply a little bit of blue Loctite to each of the screws. And then again, just get it mounted on top, and then take each screw, drop it in. So the first one there, then we'll get the second one there. And then we're just gonna go ahead and start tightening these down a little bit with our normal screwdriver. And then now let's switch to our torque screwdriver, and I have it set for 15 inch-pounds. Let's go ahead and torque them down then. All right, there we go. Guys, like I said, this thing is massive, like pretty ridiculous, but it does give you a very large window to look down, which actually, let's go ahead and do that next. Let's take a look down this optic. And to turn the optic on, you can simply hit the up arrow on the side, and now it's on. And let's see, right there is the highest brightness setting. Let's cycle down. So we're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the bottom there. And let's bring it all the way back up. Again, this is a 8 MOA dot with this large window, and I honestly cannot get over how big this is. Like, I'm not complaining. It's great to have a big window, but maybe it's almost too big. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, because I've used the Holosun 507 comp, and in fact, I do have a Holosun 507 comp here on the Staccato. So we got Gideon on the right, Holosun on the left. Let's look at these so we can see. As far as the window size, the Gideon one is a little bit bigger, and that's because at the top it flares out at the top versus the comp is just a square or a rectangle. For the brightness though, the Holosun definitely beats the Gideon. It has a higher brightness setting if you care about that. But again, window size, the Gideon definitely takes the cake there. So there you have it. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of the new Gideon Optic? Is this gonna be something you guys are picking up? If you're a competition shooter, I would probably say definitely yes. But again, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Until next time, have fun shooting, and we'll see you soon. Thanks everybody.